You are looking at a 1990 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC, the flagship of the Mercedes line for a long time. The last year they made these cars was 1991, and if you were shopping for one of these 560 SECs, you probably know by now that the year to have is the 1990 and the 1991, of which this is a 1990, as I mentioned before, with 90,400 original Carfax certified miles. Speaking of Carfax, there's never been an accident on this car or any paintwork or anything. The car was sold originally new to somebody in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and from there it went to a gentleman that I bought it from in Georgia, and he owned it for about a year. So in other words, this car stayed in the original owner's hands for 23 years, and then it went to that gentleman in Atlanta, and then to me. And I am located here in Clinton, New York, 13323, about 4 hours northwest of New York City. Now, this Mercedes is white on tan, and it is part of a 5-car Mercedes collection that I have had for a long time. And I'm sorry, a 6-car Mercedes collection, and I'm selling all of them except for one, and the only one I'm keeping is actually another 560 SEC that used to belong to Patrick Swayze, so you can't blame me for keeping that one from the movie Roadhouse. You're welcome to go to my website, supersportmotors.com. You can see about 200 more photos of this vehicle, and if you want to see the Patrick Swayze car, just go under my personal car section. But we're not talking about that one, we're talking about this one. So this has been a wonderful car for me. I drive it all the time. I think I put probably 4,000 miles on it in the last 6 or 7 years of my ownership. I've done some maintenance items to it, not that much. It hasn't needed anything. I pretty much got it in the condition that you see it, which is borderline phenomenal. The paint, being original, is in unbelievable condition. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because there's got to be something wrong with it, but there's certainly nothing I could point out to you as far as the paint is concerned, because it's just beautiful. Now, I'm doing my video right now in the shade. It's possible the sun might pop out here, and I apologize for the wind, but it is what it is. All of my photos were taken in the bright sun about 20 minutes ago. And I do that for on purpose sometimes, so people can see what the car looks like in the shade and the sun. White's got to be one of my favorite colors. If you can't tell, you should be able to, but the whole bottom part of the car here is a light gray. And it's amazing, the condition. You'd think there'd be a rock chip or something, but there's just nothing. It's just in amazing, amazing condition. Even the taillights are all bright. They're not faded out. They look brand new. It's amazing. Now, the car's not perfect. Actually, it's pretty close to perfect, but the only thing I can think of that's wrong with the car is that the little temperature gauge right there that reads out your temperature, it's reading off. It's off by like 50 degrees. Don't ask me why. And you got this little wear here. Now, you can buy this piece right here for like $100 on eBay. So it's just never bothered me because I've used it as a driver. The interior, the carpets, you can see them down there, are all beautiful. No stains, nothing on the carpets. The dashboard is all beautiful. Can you see the mileage there? 90,410. I probably put 400 miles alone this by myself just this month on it. It does have the heated seats now. Some of these don't. It does have the heated seats right there, okay? The stereo was replaced before I bought the car. Now, if you know anything about these cars, the Becker stereos fail. You can get them replaced if you want to, but honestly, it's not worth it. It's got a beautiful stereo on it. Sounds fantastic. Here's one thing I'm really regretting letting go in this car, and it's those rims. I have never, ever seen another set of those rims. They make the car look oh so much better. They're original Mercedes rims, and they're 16-inch rims as opposed to 15s. Now, if you don't believe me, go pull up a photo of any 1990 white 560 SEC, and you will see very clearly that these beautiful 16-inch rims change everything about the way the car sits and looks. Speaking of the way the car sits, a lot of these Mercedes will fag out in the back because of the hydraulic suspensions on these years. This one is not. It sits perfect, can you tell? She's sitting just perfect. Now, my name is Michael Stanton. In case I didn't mention it, my phone number here in the center of New York State is 315-853-1967. My website is supersportmotors.com. I'm going to recap here quickly for you. A clean Carfax showing no paintwork or anything else wrong with the car for that matter. Sorry for my hesitation. I'm trying to stop the wind from going into my microphone, and I think I've done it. Who knows? But anyways, it's a 1990 560 SEC with the clean Carfax like I was just talking about. No paintwork, original mileage of 90,400. I bought it back in 2013 or 14 from a gentleman in Atlanta. I traded actually another white Mercedes I had at the time. I think it was a 300 CE I had. And I just was bored of that thing. So I had to have this 560. In my photos, you'll see the engine and the trunk and everything else. So I will show every part of the car. AC blows cold. The car runs and drives just beautiful. It starts up every time. It has never left me stranded. The fog lights work. Headlights work. Everything works as far as I know. I'm sure there may be something, but I don't think so. I drive this car enough to know if something's not working on it. And honestly, I can tell you with confidence, you can fly into Syracuse, New York, which is near where I live, and you could drive this car anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. And it's going to get you there just fine. That's how much confidence I have in this automobile. You may ask, why am I selling all my Mercedes? There's no reason, just because. I guess it gives me more fun to go out and buy more. The Arizona license plate is simply there for looks, because it's pretty. It's one of those solid copper plates. Did I mention the paint's incredible? And the rims are in great shape. The brakes are good. The tires are good. This is just one of the very best looking 560 SECs you'll ever lay eyes on. And again, it's white with that light gray in the bottom. I'm going to see if I can get a close-up of this side for you. I don't know if you can see the body or not, but it's just amazing. No door dings, no scratches, no nothing. It's just incredible. Even again, you think there'd be something down there, even from hitting a squirrel or something, but nothing. Just perfect. Okay, so again, I'm at 315-853-1967. Do not text me. I will not text you back. My email address, if you need to email me, is the word Major, MAJOR, STANTON, USAF. I used to be in the military, so it's Major Stanton USAF at hotmail.com. I might consider it trade, but probably not. Not unless it really moves me. And to be honest with you, once you get up to a car like this, there's not too many cars above this that you can buy that actually will move you. Once you've owned one of these, driven one of these, loved one of these, paid for the maintenance on one of these, which by the way isn't that bad. Everybody says it's not bad at all, actually. Mainly because they never break. These cars are bulletproof. They really are. One of the finest and best built, last of the handmade Mercedes you'll ever see. So please, I beg you, if you have questions on the car and you're considering buying it, call me and I'll do my best to answer everything for you. Because of the fact that I've driven this car so much and I have had this car for so long in my tenure, I know just about everything about it, and so therefore can talk to you at ease and not pretend to know something that I do not. So I welcome all visits. to come and see and view and drive the car as long as there's no snow and salt on the road. This is mid-October 2020. Right after I do this video, the car is going into storage. So the next time it's going to come out of my garage is when it's going to be driving on the big, beautiful truck to bring it to you. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If I have not shown you something, or you need to see an extra photo of something, just call me and I'll be happy to provide. Whoever gets this car is going to be very pleased. It's a good car. It's a really awesome, incredible, wonderful driving, feeling, looking, and showing off type 560 SEC. Thank you very much.